A long, long time ago it was, before people began to dwell in the sky. A terrible war was waged between us humans and the wicked god. After the horrendous battle, our ancestors entombed the wicked god and left the polluted and barren earth to find a future in the sky.
In this world, there are things that people mustn't touch. Who cares?
The god of demise and destruction, the cursed power of Malperitio.
The Ant Magnus? Never heard of that before.
Damn! The bastards!
It's unthinkable to act against the Empire?
Us heroes, we have so much to do.
I've been waiting.
Kill him. If left alone, he will prove a threat to my empire.
Let us trust the
Just
young,
one more.
who hold the spirit within them.
The struggle alone will fill a great emptiness within you and ease your pain.
How long have you known?
Come on, Kibari! Move it!
Go away!
Our only hope is the long-lost ocean.
Awaken! Ancient god of destruction!
Be what you always dreamed to be!
Someday you will know who you really are.
And hey there, it's me Mudlink and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Today we're going to be starting Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean. I can bet you so much goddamn money that I am going to fuck up that name multiple goddamn times in intros. Well anyway, so as mentioned in the announcement video, I barely know anything about this game, although I did try recording this before. It was about like 20 or 30 minutes long. Made it to the first save point and there was some issues I had with it. I fixed them now, but I scrapped that whole thing. I scrapped that video. Yeah, also, it doesn't take that long for the fucking intro to pop back up again. So, for what I know about this game, the soundtrack is amazing. The composer for this game was Motoi Sakuraba, who's best known for being the main composer for the Tales of games as well as the Souls games. I mostly know him, you know, I don't care too much about the Dark Souls music. It's the Tales of music I love, and as well as the Dark Pit theme in Kid Icarus Uprising. He did that too. It's like one of the best songs in that game. And I know everything about this game from Pro Jared's GameCube RPGs review. So, voice acting shit, music's godlike, it's a card-based battle system. There's a lot of real-time elements to it. And from what I know from like the 30 minutes I recorded before, there's a lot of things that are in real time. Trust me, and it's a little bit crazy. Anyway, let's get started before this intro keeps on popping up over and over again.
That spirit seems to like you. If you could bond with it, something wonderful may happen to you. Are you ready?
Hello? May I ask your name?
So yeah, from what I also know, because of that review, you're basically you're a character in the game, but you're like a spirit that guides everyone. Also, yeah, that weird little filter that's on the like weird audio filter that's on the character, that's permanent, and it's normal. It's not a problem with Dolphin. It's flat out just how it normally sounds like, and fuck me, does it sound pretty bad. Because before I'm like, you know what, Callus doesn't seem to have a bad voice actor from like the intro cutscene, but nope. Because that filter makes his voice sound a lot worse. And choose a funny name. Just go Sans, like I did in my recording I did before.
So that's your name.
Come, free us from 1,000 years of darkness. A millennium of solitude and suffering. Beautiful white wings for you, for the world, death, and destruction.
Where am I? My head.
Ah, I see you have awakened. How do you feel?
Who are you? Why am I here?
My name is Larikush. I'm the village doctor here at Sabel Rai. They found you lying unconscious in the woods nearby and brought you here.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I was attacked by rock cats. Oh man, how stupid of me.
You're lucky they were only rock cats. They are herbivores, after all. It's awfully strange to hear of them attacking humans. The animals in that forest have been acting quite peculiar lately. I'm not sure why, but they're much more aggressive than they used to be. You'd better stay away from those woods. By the way, what do you call yourself? I don't recall seeing you around these parts.
My name's Callus. This is my first time here, which is why I got lost, I guess.
Callus, is it? Welcome to Sabel Rai village, boy. It looks like you took quite a blow to the head, so I was worried you might have amnesia. But you seem to be fine. If you feel up to it, you're welcome to take a look around the village. We're only a small farming community on the frontier, so I'm afraid there isn't that much to see. By the way, I left your winglet over there, by the window. Quite an unusual design for a winglet, I must say. Different from those used by the Empire.
It was handcrafted by my grandfather. He was an excellent engineer.
Ah, I see. And how is he doing?
He died 2 years ago.
Is that so? I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, thanks for the help, Doc. I owe you one.
Actually, I'm not the one you should be thanking. Mimai is the one who found you lying in the woods and carried you here.
I see. Mimai, is it? Well, that should do it. Let's get going.
Yeah, still fuck-ups happening in this goddamn fucking intro. First, the birds sound like fucking shit, so I changed around some things. And I probably messed up where, like, I left off the cutscene when I unpaused the recording. And then I accidentally skipped a line. Man, everything's going to fucking shit with this goddamn Let's Play already. Oh. I didn't mean to talk to you yet. I'll get to you after. Because there's a lot to go over with what she says, and it's very important. How do you think, Mimai? Will you visit the village mayor's house? He seemed very concerned about you. And now I talk to you. Oh, you must be the traveler they found unconscious in the woods. You should ask me for advice if you want to have better luck in the future. What should we ask her about, Sans? Yeah, Magnus tips. In general, Magnus can be divided into two types. Magnus used during battle and Magnus used while in the camp menu. A battle Magnus can be used an infinite number of times. On the other hand, a camp Magnus can only be used a single time, so you need to be more careful when using them. An adventuring tip. If you need to recover HP, it makes more sense to do so during battle than in camp. Use a battle Magnus instead of a camp Magnus and recover your HP without losing any Magnus. Of course, using battle Magnus is a little riskier, but making good use of them is important. And some of those healing items, if they're food, they will actually go bad after a while, so you know, there's a real-time element to it. And speaking of real-time elements to it, how you earn a money. Defeating enemies won't earn you a single gold coin. Given the poor street value of most magnets, trying to earn money by selling them isn't realistic either. The way to go, if you want to get big bucks, is to sell photographs. Photos can only be taken during battle and are a bit risky, but a well-shot photo will fetch you a lot of gold. Photos aren't worth holding onto for a long time. You should always check to see if you have any to sell when you visit Magnus shops. But be careful not to be too anxious to sell your photos. Unless you let the photos develop and let their colors come out fully, they won't fetch their full values. Taking a good photo that you can sell at a high price requires both skill and determination. Photos of fast-moving enemies are often out of focus. Photos taken when the light is too bright tend to be washed out. Combine light and dark attacks and wait for the right shutter moment. With practice and some luck, you'll be taking photos like a pro in no time. Sounds like a fucking pain in the ass. In the cam menu, there's an option called Gathering. All Magnus cards that you encounter are automatically registered to the Gathering. To register a Magnus into the Gathering, you don't actually need to obtain it. Once you have seen the Magnus in some form, it will automatically be added to the Gathering. For example, Magnus cards that you see in shops are registered to the Gathering, even if you don't actually buy them. So it just seems just like a registry or whatever. The entire village is thankful that we have Dr. Larikush. If we had found you back in the old days. So you want to know more about Dr. Larikush, the man who saved your life? Well, I can't tell you much about him right now. Come back in a little while when I'm done with work. Fuck you then. I just want to learn about this one guy. Sabel Rai, the farming hamlet. Oh, up and around already, are we? I'm not surprised. Dr. Larikush can cure just about any energy or ailment in no time at all. You know what? Now that you're feeling better, why don't you go see the village mayor? Maybe he can give you some guns to shoot these fucking ducks that are annoying. It seems there's something he's itching to tell you. Let's talk to you here first. Did you know this, mister? Everyone has wings of the heart, right? The wings of the heart outwardly express what people are feeling on the inside, their hopes and dreams. That's what my father told me, and there are so many different types. The unique shapes and colors are just reflecting each person's hopes and dreams. And there's one girl here. I'll talk to that guy after because it's a voiced. The guy in the bottom right because it's a voiced conversation. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm gathering Sabel Rai's most juicy and delicious treat, our famous mountain apples. I would hope it would be like a duck breast or something, or just any kind of... What part of the duck do people usually eat? I know, like, duck breast is usually, like, the thing people eat the most. Anything else? I don't even know. They're great snacks to eat as is, but ferment them to make mountain apple wine and you'll be tasting something simply divine. The harvest is going to be over soon. Come back later and I'll give you some mountain apples to try out. Just something else to come back for. Hey, wait. You must be the guy they found unconscious in the woods. How are you going to make it as an adventure if you keep fainting during your travels? Hey, are you trying to pick a fight or something? What are you trying to say there, huh? Whoa, calm down there. I just want to give you some advice so you'll fare better from now on. During your travels, have you ever thought, I wish I hadn't lost that battle, or if only I was stronger. If only I had a gun for these ducks. If that's the case, then you might want to learn more about this blue flower beside me. They say this flower records the memory of those travelers who stepped into its embrace. I've also heard of travelers being transported to a mysterious church and returning stronger than before they entered. To tell you the truth, I haven't tried the flower myself, but still, I thought I would tell you about it since you're an adventurer and all. These mysterious flowers exist all throughout the world. It would be wise to make good use of them. This is about where I stopped. I had the issues with saving. See, I'll check it out later. Oh, by the way, in addition to the blue flowers, there are also red flowers. The red ones will only let you save the progress of your journey. Keep that in mind, alright? Now I talk to these ducks.
Hey, what's that thing you got strapped to your left shoulder? Is that a winglet?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'll be. They say the Empire has tons of them. But you rarely see any down here in the boonies. But it looks a little strange.
It's custom built. My grandfather made it for me. I didn't realize it was so rare. Dr. Larikush asked me about it too.
Really? The doc asked you? I didn't know he had an interest in winglets. He never struck me as the type that enjoys fiddling with machinery. You've only got the left one on. Is the other one being repaired or something?
No, one is enough. I don't have a left wing, so my grandfather crafted this winglet for me as a replacement.
Oh, I see. That's why. Sorry for meddling.
No problem. It worked perfectly fine, and together they get me where I want to go.
That's good to hear. Your grandfather must have been an excellent engineer. I mean, a custom-made winglet. Wow!
Yeah, he'd make and fix all sorts of things. You could almost say he was a magician.
So that's at least a nice little thing. If you're gonna get voice dialogue with an NPC, then they're gonna do that little cut there, a little transition. Sorry. I hate these ducks. So let's just save. I'm gonna save my game. Also, because of what happened with Dolphin, there's something happened. I lost a whole bunch of my save files, which is fine because I mean, on the I wasn't playing any games currently, and on it, and I mean, for Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance, I can just get save files if I want to do transfers or well, not like I'll ever do a transfer again for Path of Radiance. But to get like the rings and stuff, I'll just do get a transfer and I get a save file off of GameFAQs or whatever. Also, I finally figured out how to stop with those display messages on Dolphin so it doesn't show my fucking name every time I save. Which is, yeah, something I never noticed when I played Path of Radiance. Only in Radiant Dawn I noticed. So, whoops. Well, whatever, my name's out there, my first name's out there, my first name's out there. Now, let's check out the church. See what this is about. Hopefully, eventually we get like a faster running speed. What to do, what to do. Jesus Christ, it's taking so long. Another adventure. Do you stand before me in search of greater power? Whoa, what are you talking about? I don't get it. Where am I anyway? Those who seek spiritual growth visit this church to pray. If you have earned enough experience through your travels, your prayers will be answered. This may be confusing at first. I will try to answer any questions you may have. What would you like to know? Please don't tell me this is the only way to actually retain experience. Please don't. Something winning battles is not enough to increase your various strengths and capabilities. You need to pray before the altar and reflect on your experiences. Only then will you truly learn and your abilities will improve. This is the only way to realize and fulfill one's true potential. Pray within these hallowed halls. Remember that the power of realization can only be attained through prayer. Visit this church whenever possible to learn of your true powers and abilities. God fucking... What would you like to know? Increasing class levels. You will find artifacts in this world, items of great power. Even in Magnus form, these items will retain their magic and will help you prepare for even greater ordeals. If you desire to possess such strength, bring me the required Magnus, and its inexpressible gift shall be entrusted to you. The power bestowed upon you from these special Magnus will be of different quality than that of a normal level up. So, class, I don't know. Oh shit, I accidentally... Go forth and earn some experience so that you may improve upon your abilities. Why? Hopefully it's not exactly how I think it is, but how it's explained, it makes it seem like it. I'm so tired. When you get old, even pulling weeds feels like hard labor. You're an unfamiliar face. Not from around here, are you? I hope you enjoy your visit. Take a look behind you. Those prances sure are something, right? The common horse is no match for its standout strength. This prancer is sensitive to hot weather. He's grown weak from the Sabel Rai heat. If he lived in a cooler climate, I'm sure he'd recover. But what can I do? Animal drops into the bucket. They smell as bad as you might expect. The milk and eggs produced here are sold east of this village in Perkad. With the money from the sales, we buy goods in the city. That's our way of life here in Sabel Rai. Any people that have played this game before... She seems important. Any people that have played this game before... Be sure to keep me on the like don't spoil. Like don't like do like like extreme spoilers, but like tell me if there's any like I'm guessing because of how the real-time nature, side quests are easily missable. So be sure to tell me if there's anything that would help me out. Because, I mean, if I'm going in blind, I'm not going to look stuff up. Unless I really, really desperately need help for something. Oh, hello, though. It's a fine day today, isn't it? I hope it doesn't get too much hotter. If it gets too hot, the pals will become fatigued and lazy. If that happens, their meat will be fatty and unmarketable. We can't afford poor pal sales during the season. Big old piggy. Oh.
Oh, you must be a traveler. I'll bet you're from Furcad, right? Isn't this village boring? I mean, there's nothing to do here. Oh, how I long for Furcad. Ancient capital of stone, jewel of the East, city of my hopes and dreams. Outsiders might not see what's so special about a small city on this frontier island, but I can hardly wait each week for the day when we sell our wares in the city. One of these days, I'm going to run into a lord in the street, or maybe a young, wealthy merchant. Then our eyes will meet, and it's love at first sight. Oh, how romantic. I can hardly wait.
Oh, stop it. You're daydreaming again. Such silly thoughts won't get the cow's milk, even if you do run into someone like that. Heaven knows what he'd do to a country girl like you. He'd play with your head and leave you the moment he finds another young girl. Just because we have wings doesn't mean we should be fluttering on such childish dreams. Plant your feet firmly on the ground and take careful steps, slowly but surely. That's our way of life in this village.
I know. But everyone likes to flutter on about romantic dreams at my age.
All right, honey. You can dream all you want once you've finished your chores.
What a drag.
Okay, I'm kind of hoping there's more of a point to those voice dialogues. See that girl right there? She's probably daydreaming about Perkhead even now as she milks that pal. She might be smitten by fair Perkhead, but she's an amazing pal milker. It's kind of ironic, I think. With some kind of container, we'll be able to carry this. Let's leave it for now. Okay, so we can come back here, get ourselves some milk. Sounds like a good healing item there.
Hey, you're the one Mimai saved, right? Glad to see you're up and walking around.
Whoa. Is this him? Her? Mimai? Is this who brought me here?
Uh-huh. Mimai's really cool. He's way smarter than all the drunks you see around here, and helpful too.
I see. Well, thanks, Mimai. I owe you one.
Okay, so I praised before about how I know I'm gonna get into a voice dialogue, but then that happens. One guy, the forest is getting it was really getting dangerous. I heard that a traveler was found unconscious there just the other day. It only takes a few minutes on foot to get to the forest west of this village. My boyfriend and I like to meet there in secret. He told me to play outside with my sister, but prefer playing inside. Yeah, he's mean. Okay, I'll try and I don't think I'll talk to everyone because I mean. Seems like a lot of people. Perhaps to get. Someone is talking about you. A young traveler found in a serious trouble in the Forbidden Forest. Don't mind the stories. This is a small village. Even a small happening is big news here. Guessing this is voiced. Nope. Oh, you're finally awake. Yes, sir. I guess I've caused you some trouble. I let my guard down and then, well, sorry about all this. Don't worry about what's already happened, young fella. Feel free to stay in this village to heal your wounds for as long as you need. However, I must strongly insist that you never go near Moonguile Forest again. I've heard rumors of meddlers from Perkhead snooping around that forest without permission. Humph. Neither you nor those blockheads understand that Moonguile Forest must not be disturbed. An ancient, hideous monster slumbers deep within that forest. These days, even the forest animals seem uneasy. Now is not the time to meddle in places you don't belong. I was expecting that one to actually be voiced, but this seemed important to talk to him. Obviously, that blonde chick is someone I gotta talk to. Okay, yeah, your smile fucking terrified me. Hi there. Okay, here are some... I already have some Magnuses. Just don't have a safety hood. Which, I mean... I'll buy that, but... Yeah, they're really not kidding about these Magnuses costing fuck all money. Jesus Christ. I guess you can heal yourself at shops. That's nice. Still, it's just so boring. I'm fed up with being surrounded by kids and the elderly. I wish I was living in Perkhead. Oh, where's the kind, wealthy gentleman who's going to sweep me off my feet and take me away to Perkhead? Oh shit.
Good day to you! Don't let the rural surroundings mislead you. We only carry Magnus of the utmost quality. Remember, a Magnus is created by extracting the Magna essence of an object from its physical property and sealing it in a card. How would you feel if you opened up a Magnus and the object crumbled in your hands? You wouldn't be too happy, my friend, am I right? Never forget rule number 1. Buy your Magnus from a decent source, from people you can trust. In other words, us! Our Magnus are as fresh as can be. Believe me, our goods will satisfy. You're a lucky man, as we're currently having a sales promotion. Prices don't get any cheaper than this. Come on in. Take a look, take your pick.
Yeah, definitely wasn't expecting a sales pitch there, but I mean, last building to enter.
Hello there. Let me guess, you're the young man they found and brought in for the doctor to look at, correct? I know it's exciting to travel on your own, but it's very important to be cautious in a foreign land. Your family must be worried sick about you. The last thing you want to do is worry the ones that love you most. Please, go back to them.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't have anyone to go back to. They're all gone.
I'm sorry to hear that. But if that's the case, you really need to keep your eyes open. Because I know there's someone in this world, someone who is waiting for you.
Waiting? Waiting for me?
Yes, indeed. someone who needs you, and someone you will come to need. That someone, somewhere in this world, is living day by day just as you are. Neither of you know how important you are to each other. Yet, in time, you will come to know. Such is the way of the world. You'll understand when the time comes. By the way, why don't you take this with you? It's one of my special recipes. Don't be bashful.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Remember, be cautious and take care of yourself, young man.
Okay, that actually gave me something useful there. And yeah, I wonder who's looking for me. Is it that blonde chick who's from the cutscene that's in this village right now? Make some of my delicious cream stew. I need milk. Milk, where's the milk? Oh no, I'm out of milk. Try to have to keep an eye on the pot. If only there was someone who could bring me milk from the stable. Well, I could do that, so that's something to watch out for, I guess. Okay, there you go. That's how you fucking enter the menu. It's a Y button. Get some green bananas. To buy a fucking camera card. Seems like... Don't we take any of those? Fuck. Oh, these just use... I can use outside of manual. Okay, there's all this thing, status panel members gathering. Oh, we won't worry about them yet. This is on, features off. Okay, well, yeah, that's all our menu stuff. Now we can finally talk to that chick there.
Are you a traveler too? I came to see the ancient ruins in the woods near here. How about you?
Me? Well,
I have to go. Bye, little guy. See ya, Mimai.
I have a name, you know. C-E-D-R. Cedar. They're crazy, huh, Mimai? Why bother going all the way down there just to see some stupid old ruins? Nobody in this village will even go near those woods. They say it's cursed or something. I hope they don't get jumped by wild animals out there, like someone else did.
yeah, really. Ancient ruins in Moongao Forest, eh? Why don't we go have a look ourselves?
Now, while we would go there, it's 40 minutes. I'm gonna end it off here. So much fucking schmulligans we have to go through just to get to this first episode. So I'm gonna save here. And also get out of this fucking room because I hate these goddamn ducks. Okay, so that's the beginning of the game right there, done and dusted. First episode done and dusted. I guess the only thing we really have to worry about right now is going after that girl. Why are you kind of forgetting her name? Was it Selha, whatever her name is in the opening cutscene. And we're probably also gonna finally get some battling done. And we get to hear the fucking amazing as shit battle theme. So I'll be seeing you guys next time. Take care.